Welcome to our Certification Information Training Series. In this video, we'll walk you through what to expect during the application process. As you can see, the certification process is comprehensive. It requires time and attention to detail to make sure your application is complete. Applicants carry the initial burden of proof regarding their eligibility. You'll need to demonstrate that you meet all requirements concerning social and economic disadvantage, business size, ownership, and control. So it's really important to answer all questions and attach all necessary supporting documentation to your application. Before you dive in, we highly recommend attending our free monthly webinar, Understanding Certification. It's a great way to gather all the necessary documentation and get your questions answered before you start the application. We suggest setting aside a couple of hours to focus on completing your application. A common concern we hear from applicants is the time burden of starting, stopping, and returning to an application. All applications are completed and submitted online through the Small Business Certification and Contract Management System. Just go to denver.mwdbe.com and click on the Apply for Certification link to create your vendor profile. The website will guide you to complete the correct application for the certifications that are right for your company. You'll start by answering some basic eligibility questions. These are important, so don't hesitate to reach out to our team if you have any clarifying questions. Because the application is lengthy and time consuming, you can save your progress and return to it later. Keep in mind, once you start an application, you must submit it within 90 days, or the system will automatically purge your incomplete application and you'll have to start over. The application fee is accepted via our City of Denver payment portal. This will appear as a pop-up window, so make sure you have the blockers disabled. Be sure to return to the main application window to submit the application. Once you submit your application, our certification specialist will review it to make sure it's complete, all necessary documents are attached, and that the files are not password protected or otherwise inaccessible. If anything is missing, the certification specialist will return it with instructions on how to fix and resubmit. If it's complete, you'll receive a notification that your application has been received and is in process. Applications may take up to 90 days to process, so be sure to add Denver at mwdbe.com to your safe sender list to not miss any notifications. To be fair and provide opportunities to all companies seeking certification, DISPO reviews all applications in the order they are received. Once received, your application will be assigned to a certification analyst the following Monday. The analyst is responsible for reviewing and analyzing your application. It's their job to ensure that only eligible companies participate in the small business certification programs. The analyst will reach out via email to introduce themselves and provide you with an overview of the next steps. During their review, the analyst may have questions or request additional information. If any additional documents are needed, the request is sent through the system Q&A so that you can securely upload those directly to your certification file. It's critical that you respond to questions as quickly as possible so your application is not delayed. Once the analyst completes their review of your application, they will schedule a site visit. A site visit is a requirement for all applicants and must take place with the company's socially and/or economically disadvantaged owners at your principal place of business. Site visits can be done virtually through Microsoft Teams or Zoom or in person. While the analyst is responsible for reviewing your application, a final determination on eligibility is made by the certification committee, which consists of the entire certification team. If your certification is approved, you'll receive an approval letter via system email, and your company will be added to the online directory of certified firms. Be sure to review your approval letter for correct NAICS codes and important information on how to maintain your certifications. This letter will also include the dates in which you must submit your next application. If your application is denied, you'll receive an email with the decision letter attached. This letter will detail how DISPO made its determination and your available recourse. Once you become certified, you must submit an annual update the first 2 years on the anniversary of your certification. so that DISBO can confirm you remain eligible for the certification programs. Every 3 years, DISBO will conduct a 3-year review where you'll be required to submit an updated PNW statement and participate in another site visit. It's a good idea to put this date in your calendar so you don't forget this requirement. Thank you for investing your time to learn about our certification programs. Be sure to view the other videos in this series for information on NAICS codes, eligibility requirements, and required documentation. If you have any questions, email us at certificationinfo@denvergov.org or give us a call at 720 913 1714.